So we are going to start after some time. We're waiting for more participants to join. Welcome you all to the week 6 lecture of Multivariable Calculus. Myself Guru Bachan from Department of Mathematics, IIT Jodhpur. I am working in the broad area of fractal geometry and dynamical systems. I am the tutorial assistant of this course. In this tutorial, we will learn some illustration and which is based on basically vector differentiation, directional derivative, beta and gamma function, properties of beta and gamma function, and applications of multiple integral and Dirichlet integral. So let me start with the first question. Let f is a function from R cube to R be defined by f x y z equal to cos x plus 2 times e to the power y square by 2. Just rewrite it here like this, plus zq. Find the maximum rate of change of f at the point p pi by 4, 0 and 1. So we have given a function of 3 variables and we have to find out the maximum rate of change of f at this particular point, that is pi by 4, 0 and 1. So try it. So can anybody tell me whether this is a scalar function or vector function, first of all?
Vector function.
Vector function, sure.
Scalar.
Scalar function, right? Since it is defined from r cube to r. So from the lecture, if you have seen the lecture, so it has been told that if we have that this codomain power is 1, that means we have a scalar function. And in the other scenario, um, if we are talking about in the direction I cap, j cap, k cap, then we will say that it is a vector function. Now the next task is how we can find out the maximum rate of change of this particular f at this point. So if someone has followed the lecture number of last lecture, that is 30 of directional derivative, then you know that the direction of this gradient of f is the direction in which rate of change of f is maximum. And what is the value of that maximum value? Del f at the point P, this will be the maximum value. Okay,
So root 6.
okay. Root 6. Root 6 you said? Oh, I think this is not the answer. Let's see. So now natural question arises, what is del represents air and how it is defined? Anyone?
So I cap del by del x plus j cap del by del y.
Answer will be 19 by 2.
Let's see. Del by del z. Okay. So this is called a del operator. That is a differential operator. And if we apply this at any function, and specifically we apply this to a scalar function, so it will give us del f by del y j cap, del f by del z k cap. So note here that we had a scalar function f, and now after applying this differential operator, we get the vector function. So from here, we need to first calculate this del f, that is del by del x of, and what is our this cos x plus 2 e to the power y square by 2 z cube. So from here, first of all, let us calculate this partial derivative. Del f by del x is equal to del by del x of cos x plus 2y e to the power y square by 2 plus z cube. So this will give us minus sin x. And we will, since we are partially differentiating with respect to x, so we will treat y and z are constant. In the similar way, when you try to find out this partial derivative with respect to y, then you will treat this x terms as constant, and the, sorry, here it will be 2, and this z term is also as constant. So this will give us 2 times e to the power y square by 2, and by the chain rule, del by del y of y square by 2. So this will give us 2 times of y e to the power y square by 2. Now what is left with? Del f by del z. Then del f by del z will be del by del z, same function, and here we will treat this terms of x and y as constant. So this will give us 3z square. Okay. Now from all of these partial derivative, we can say that our del f or gradient of f is nothing but minus sine x I cap plus 2 times e to the power 2 times y a to the power y square by 2 j cap 3 times z square k cap. Now we have the point pi by 4, 0 and 1. So after putting this point, del f at pi by 4, 0 and 1, this will give us minus sine pi by 4 plus this I cap plus 0 times j cap. Since y is 0, so this factor will become 0. 3 times 1 square k cap. So del f, this will be minus 1 by under root 2 I cap 0 times j cap plus 3 times k cap. So this is the maximum direction of maximum rate of change in f at given point P. Okay, so I'm calling this point it as this is a point P. So we got the maximum direction of maximum rate of change. Now the magnitude of this will be the maximum value. So for that we need to calculate its magnitude. Del f pi by 4, 0 and 1. This magnitude will give us under root 1 by under root 2, 0 square plus 3 square. So this will give us 1 by 2 plus 9, which will under root 19 by 2. So I guess someone has told the answer under root 19 by 2. Or approximately we can write it as 3.08. Okay. Any doubt? Okay. So let me write the next question. Question number 2. Find out the mass of the area bounded by the parabolas y square is equal to 3 minus x and y square is equal to 3 times 3 minus 3 times x. And here and consider the density function to be y square. Also find out the center of gravity, or you can say mass. Okay, so we have given that there is an intersection of two parabolas, and this intersection contains some area. So we have to find out the mass of that area with the given density function rho xy as y square, and also we have to find out center of gravity and mass. So try it first. So how we can approach this? Sorry. How we can approach this one? I mean, anyone has remember? See, we have
Double integral of rho xy,
rho
and the
xy.
given region will give the mass.
Okay, so just let RB any region, then we know that what is the mass? It is double integral of this density function dA. dA is nothing but either dx dy or dy dx. Okay. And next, what is the center of mass? Or you can say center of gravity.
So x bar is equal to 1 by m
Yes.
double integral x fx y dx dy and y bar is 1 by
F
m.
or rho.
F, so density function, sir.
Okay. So it here density function is rho, so it will be rho. 1 by m double integral y rho xy d. So now you know the formula of calculating this total mass of this region R and the center of gravity. And you know this parabola. So first draw it and then try to calculate this mass. So let me draw here. Y square is equal to 3 minus x. So how to draw this parabola? How will you will judge that this is on x base or this is on y base? Anyone?
Sir, x
Yes.
space, sir.
X base. How did you judge that?
Because the values of 3 minus x positive, sir.
See, x base means that parabola is uh, like this. Okay, this is called x base. So this has equation type of x square is equal to 4ay where a is positive. But
X
we have,
space, sir, I mean, sir, x space that
yeah,
it
that's
if
why I specified that x base means I am saying x base in the sense that it is based on x or it is drawing over the x. So from here we have given y square is the type of some 4ax where a is our some negative thing. So it will be y base and the direction of this parabola will be towards negative y-axis, negative x-axis. Okay. And since you can see the intercept, so if you talk about this x-intercept, what will be the x-intercept? X-intercept mean y is 0.
plus minus root 3,
Good. Wait. X-intercept mean
3,
no. X-intercept means y is 0 or x is 0.
y 0,
Y is 0. So y is 0 means x is equal to 3. So this will be the x-intercept rather than plus minus under root 3. Okay. X-intercept means it is cutting x-axis. Okay. Now y-intercept. For y-intercept, put x is equal to 0. So what this will give? Y square is equal to 3, which will imply y is nothing but plus minus under root 3. So you are well aware that this will pass through is plus minus under root 3. Okay, so this is under root 3 0 comma and this is 0 comma minus under root 3 and the x-intercept is 3. So x equal to 3 will be here 3 comma 0 and you know that the face of the this parabola is opening towards a negative y-axis. So it will go from here like this. Okay. Now in the similar way, can you tell me that how we can draw 3 minus 3x? Where is the base and where is what is the intercept and how it is cutting that our previous parabola, right? And tell me. Try this.
So the phase will be in the same direction, sir.
Okay. And what is
Vertically the same.
x-intercept and y-intercept in this
One
case?
at one, sir, and at plus minus root 3.
One, which one? I mean, which is x-intercept, which is y-intercept? You have to emphasize that, no? I mean,
Sir,
x equal to 1 or y equal to 1?
X equal to 1. X
Yeah,
x
intercept
equal
will
good. So in this case, this is our y-axis. So x-intercept will be put y equal to 0. So this will give you x equal to 1. Similarly, y-intercept is
plus minus 1.
put x equal to 0, then y square will be 3, y is equal to plus minus under root 3. So this will be under root 3, this will be minus under root 3, and this will be 1. 1 comma 0, 0 comma 0 comma under root. So we have to draw a parabola from here. Okay. Now we have to combine these two parabolas. So we will try like this. So we have one intercept here, one intercept here, one is here, and one is like somewhat far from this, like this. Okay. So this is 1 comma 0, this is 3 comma 0, this is 0 comma minus under root 3, and this is 0 comma under root 3. So from here, okay, and this will be, so please keep a caution that this is a rough diagram. So assume that this is a parabola. Okay. So this is the area of the region, and we know our density function. So which one is easy to take? A rectangular strip or vertical strip or horizontal strip? Either this strip or this strip. So we will try to write with both of the strip, and then we will,
Horizontal root 6, sir.
okay, horizontal strip. The answer is correct. So we will try to write with both the strip, and then we will get to know. So this is the equation of y square is equal to 3 minus x, and this is the equation of y square is equal to 3 minus 3x. Okay. So from here we will see that mass is, if we will take the horizontal strip, what is this lower curve equation and what is this upper curve equation? And since we are taking horizontal strip, so x will be constant. Sorry, I reversed the order. In case of horizontal strip, this strip will vary from like this minus under root 3 to plus under root 3. So the y will be minus under root 3 and plus under. The minimum value of this strip is, let me mention here. So this is the minimum value kind of, and this into maximum. So what this will give? Minus under root 3 to plus under root 3. And what is the this limits of for x? Limits for x is y square or 3 minus y square divided by 3. Is it so? This lower curve, am I right? Now, what about the other curve? 3 minus y square. And what is the density function? Okay. So one way to find out the mass with this order of integration, suppose I am giving some number star. Now the other way to find out this order of integration by, so we are trying to take vertical strip, and in case of vertical strip, our x start with varying from this axis, that is x equal to 0, and it will go to x equal to 3. That means x will be constant. So our curve is changing. First of all, our curve is of cutting this, and the other sense is this. So this is breaking into actually how much parts? How much parts? Tell me. Three parts. So how can you write that those three parts? Tell me. What are those three parts? So I am just putting this one somewhat down so that we can first discuss that one. Now tell me how these three parts. So what will be the limits of x? This is 1, so 0 to 1, plus there will be some y in terms of x and y square dy dx. Similarly, x is 0 to 1. Again, y in terms of x, y square dy dx. And the other one is 1 to 3. And y is some in terms of x function dy dx. Now you have to tell me what can be the limits of y in terms of x. What is the equation of this lower curve? This one, y square equal to 3 minus x. So if I will talk, I am talking about this one strip. So this one is lying above x-axis. That means y is positive, right? Since y square is good, it will be under root 3 minus 3x. While the above curve has equation y square is equal to 3 minus x. And since y is positive, so it will be under root 3 minus x. In the similar way, now tell me what can be this lower and upper limit for this. Since y is varying from 0 to 1, what is the upper limit or lower limit? So since this is touching this curve, y square is equal to 3 minus x and y is negative. So it will be under root 3 minus with negative sign. And above one is under root 3 minus 3x with negative sign. Correct? Now in the similar way, now 1 to see 1 to 3, the vertical strip. This lower curve is y square is equal to 3 minus x and upper curve is same. But what is the difference? The lower curve, lower touching point is negative and upper touching point is positive. So it will be minus under root 3 minus x to 3 plus x. So I am giving you this equation number, some hash. Now it has three integration parts, and the other vector has only one. So it's obvious to integrate this single one, right? Now calculate this and tell me what can be the answer. So y square will come out x from 3 minus y square to 3, 3 minus y square dy. What it will give? Under root 3, 3 minus y square divided by 3 dy. So this will give us 2 by 3 minus under root 2 plus under root 3, 3y square minus y to the power 4 dy. Now, shall I integrate it or first I apply some rule of integration? So there are two ways always to solve the integration. One is a smarter way, one is a harder way. So can anyone tell me what can be the smarter way
Function
here?
is function is even here, so we
Correct.
can take 2 times.
Good. Since this function is even, so we can take 2 times, that is 4 by 3 y from 0 to under root 3, 3y square y to the power 4 dy. So this will give us 4 by 3 y cube y to the power 5 by 5, 0 to under root 3. So this will give us 4 by 3, 3 under root 3 minus what this will give, 9 under root 3, right? Or something else. Check it. 4 by 3 into 5 3 is a 15 minus 9 is 6. 6 under root 3 divided by 5. Is your answer is the same? So what is our next task? To calculate center of gravity, x bar and y bar. Calculate it this time by yourself. Again, I'm saying in case of x bar and y bar also, there can be two types of two methods to solve this integration. And again, we will take this horizontal strip since it will break the integral into only one integration. Otherwise, it will break into three integration. Then we have to solve that. It will take more time. So be a smarter in case of solving this integration. So you know the formula of x bar, y bar, and you know the value of m also. So integrate it and tell me what is the answer. Did anyone got the answer of x bar or y bar? In case of x bar, this will be 5 by 8 under root 3. Since we want to take horizontal strip, then y will be constant from minus under root 3 to plus under root 3. And
The
x
same
will,
region, sir.
what?
Sir, same region of integration as
Oh,
we used earlier, sir.
3 minus y square divided by 3 and 3 minus y square, right? X times y square dx and dy. To integrate this, we have to integrate this one. So this will give us 5 by 8 under root 3. Y goes from minus under root 3 to plus under root 3. Y square will come out. X square by 2. 3 minus y square divided by 3. 3 minus y square. So this will give us y minus under root 3 plus under root 3 and y square. So this will be 3 minus y square and 3 minus y square divided by 9. And I am taking 1 2 outside, so this will be 16 under root 3, correct? And this will give us 5 by 16 under root 3 into 8 by 9, and y from minus under root 3 to plus under root 3, y square into 3 minus y. Okay, no one has told me about this. Y square whole square. Please also see the solution. Otherwise, we get wrong answer in integration. So 5, 9 to the 18. So again, this is a even function. So we will get 2 times of 0 to under root 3. So this will be y square 9 plus y to the power 4 minus 6y square dy. This will be 5 by 9 under root 3, 9y cube divided by 3, y to the power 7 divided by 7 minus 6y cube divided by 3, 0 to under root 3. This will give us
Not y to the power 7, sir. Y to the power 6. Sorry, 5 by 5, no?
y to
Sorry.
the why? This is y square, no?
Yes, sir. Correct.
For that purpose, here should be y to the power 5 by 5. This mistake may correct one thing. So this will be under root 3 cube. That means 3 under root 3. And this will be 9 under root 3. And from here, we will get under root 3 to the power 6 is, tell me, 27 under root 3. Am I correct? In the similar way, here we will get 9 times of 6, that is 54 under root 3 divided by 5. So this will give us, multiply this, check the calculation parallelly. From here, under root 3 will cancel, and this will be 1 by 9 into 7. So subtract it. 315 plus 135 is 3145, 450 minus 371. This will give us 9, and this will give us, right? So this will be some 79. So is 79 divisible from 9 or 7? This will be okay. Now you know what is the value of x bar. In the similar way, find out yes, please.
Y bar is 0.
Y bar is 0. Let's see. So y bar is 5 by what was that mass? 5 by 8 under root 3. So 5 by 8 under root 3, and this is y into y square, since our density function is y square, and this will go to minus under root 3 to plus under root 3, and the function of x will be 3 minus y square divided by 3 to 3 minus y square dx dy. So this will give us 5 by 8 under root 3 minus under root 3 to plus under root 3 y cube, and this will give us, I am writing directly, 2 by 3 3 minus y square, so dy. Now what is the benefit of that smarter way? Then we can clearly judge that this is an odd function. Otherwise you will do the integration and then you will substitute the values of y, then you will judge that this is answer is 0. So it will take a lot of time and your energy. So we should do things in a smarter way, especially the calculation. So it is an odd function, so the answer will be, integration will be 0. So what is the mass? I'm writing again 8 under root 3 by 5. What is our x bar and y bar? That is center of gravity or center of mass. This is 79 by 63 comma 0. So there might be some calculation error, so you may check that also. I hope it is clear. This question number 2. So if we have given a function of 3 variable as tan inverse y by x plus tan inverse z. Now Sandeep ji, tell me, this is a scalar function or vector function?
Sorry, scalar function.
Scalar. Since it has no direction, so it is a scalar function. Then find out the directional derivative of f at point P, that is 2, 1 and minus 2 in the direction of minus I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap. Find out this directional derivative at the point 2, 1, minus 2 in the direction of this vector. So what is the formula of directional derivative?
So gradient of x at p dot
Dot
vector, sir. Unit
vector.
vector. Unit vector, sir. Actually, we
Yes,
say
yes,
unit
that was a good correction. So we have to do the dot product with some unit vector. So we denote this with some d u cap of f at the point P. It is nothing but gradient of f at the point P dot product this u cap. Okay, so we have given a unit vector as minus I cap, sorry, not unit vector, we have given a vector plus 2k cap. So what we have to do, first of all we have to calculate its magnitude and we have to convert this into a unit vector. So this will be under root minus 1 square plus 2 square. So it will be, what is this answer? 6. So this will be minus 1 by under root 6 I cap, 1 by under root 6 j cap, 2 by under root 6 k cap. correct? Now the next task is to calculate del f at any point x, y, z, then del f at point given point P. So to calculate del f, excuse me, so we have to calculate the derivative of this scalar function with respect to x, or to be precise, partial derivative with respect to x, with respect to y, and with respect to z. So since you are clearly can see that this is a tan inverse y by x, so we have to apply what? Chain rule. So find out this partial derivative. Partial derivative with respect to x of tan inverse y by x plus,
Sir, minus y upon x square plus y.
so minus,
Y upon x square plus y.
okay, correct. So via chain rule, we know that the differentiation of tan inverse x is nothing but 1 plus 1 by 1 plus x square. So here in the place of x we have y by x, then by the chain rule differentiation of y by. So this will give us minus y by x square plus y. In the similar way, del by del y of tan inverse y by x plus tan inverse z. So this will give us
X upon x square plus y.
1 by y by x square, and z is constant, so we are not writing that, so it will be 0. So del by del y of y by x. So this will give us x by x square plus y square. In the similar way, del by del z of f is only the differentiation of tan inverse z. This will give us 1 plus z. Now we know that our gradient of f at any point x, y, z is equal to minus y by x square plus y square I cap plus x by x square plus y square j cap 1 by 1 plus z square k cap. And what is our point?
2, 1
Our
minus 2.
2, 1 and minus 2. This is our point. So what will be the value of this?
Minus 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 1 by 5.
2 by 5 and 1 by 5.
5. Yes, sir.
So our gradient in the direction of this unit vector at f at the point P is minus 1 by 5 I cap plus 2 by 5 j cap plus 1 by 5 k cap dot product with
Minus I plus j plus k.
plus 2k
2k.
divided by under
Root
root 6.
6.
Okay, so this will give us 1 by
So
5
1 by
root
root
6
6.
plus 2 by 5 root 6 plus 2 by, right? So this will be 1
1 by
by,
root 6.
good. So we got our directional derivative in the direction of minus I, this unit vector, or you can say minus I cap plus j cap plus 2k cap at the point 2, 1 and minus 2. So can anybody tell me why we are taking this unit vector rather than this vector? Why we are making it dividing this by its magnitude? What change this will give? See, we need only the direction, not the magnitude. So if you will deal with this, then there is a magnitude of under root 6. So it will make an effect in our directional derivative. While we will talk, if we will make it unit vector, then it has a magnitude 1, and it has the same direction as this vector. So we get the direction in a directional derivative in this particular direction. Okay. So question number 4. find out the value of triple integral t under root x under root y under root z dx dy dz. Okay, where t is the region bounded. Soumya ji, kindly mute yourself. Bounded by x plus y plus z equal to 1 and the coordinate planes in the first octant. So we need to find out this triple integral over this region, triangular region, right? Try this one. How we can do this?
Dirichlet integral.
Good, good. Dirichlet integral. So let me mention here.
So there
The
should be x plus y plus z less than or equal to 1 or simply 1.
think about it. It has given region bounded by. Bounded by means it's talking about the region bounded by this. That is the less than one. Okay. Dirichlet's integral. So let me write the exact definition of this Dirichlet integral. So it says that triple integral over some region V, x to the power L minus 1, y to the power m minus 1, z to the power n minus 1, dx, dy, dz is nothing but gamma of L, gamma of m, gamma of n divided by L plus m plus n plus 1. Okay, and where this L, m, and n, all of them are positive. Moreover, here this V region is nothing but it is the region bounded by x greater than 0, y greater than 0, and z greater than 0, comma x plus y plus z. Okay,
So 4 pi by 3.
okay, let me check it. So we can also write it region defined or bounded by, both are the same thing. So here we have again the same region that is in the first octant, and it is also talking about the first octant. So our focus should be must first see that our region in first octant or not. So here we have to first write our triple integral, that is under root x y z dx dy dz in this particular form. So how we can write it? Our t is same as z, so we don't need to take care of that. We just need to take care how to write our function in terms of this x to the power l minus 1 or y to the power m minus 1 or z to the power n minus 1. So we can write it as 3 by 2 minus 1 since it is half. So again 3 by 2 minus 1 z to the power 3 by 2 minus 1. So this will dx, dy, dz. Now by Dirichlet theorem, we can say that it is gamma of 3 by 2, gamma of 3 by 2, gamma of 3 by 2 and divide by sum of these three, that is 9 by 2 plus 1. So this will give us gamma of 3 by 2 cube divided by gamma of 11 by 2. So gamma of 3 by 2 is 1 by 2 into gamma of half, and gamma of half is under root pi
Pi.
divided by this. So again gamma of 11 by 2 is 9 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 under root pi. Why? The gamma of n plus 1 is n times gamma of n, where n is n in greater than 0 number. So from here, what we get? Pi by 8. So
So 2 pi,
yes, please. 2
pi,
pi. Okay, under root pi will cancel out. 2 pi divided by.
63 times 15, sir.
So what is that? 63 into 15.
945.
945. Acha, tell me whether there is a mistake or some mistake or not.
Where,
I
sir?
all in this solving integral. Is there any mistake? I always telling you all of you that please see the solution carefully. Here I have missed one thing. Now you tell me what thing I have missed intentionally. There is a error in this step. Now you tell me. I want to see how much you attention you pay. Anyone? Om Prakash?
2 is missing.
Repeat.
1 by 2 is missing.
Good. 1 by 2. Earlier you also told me, na? I was made that mistake intentionally so that you can observe. So because of this 1 by 2, first of all, this numerator become 4 pi. Now tell me 9 into 7 into 5 into 3. What is that? Tell me.
945.
Okay. So we now know how to tackle this Dirichlet integral kind of problem. Now the next one problem is related to beta properties of beta and gamma function. So find out, or you can say evaluate the value of the integral 0 to pi by 2 10 x to the power n dx, where this n lies between -1 to 1. Now I will not do this because we have discussed in the extra class also about many integrals like this. You will tell me what is the value of this and how can we approach this one.
It can be approached expanding 10x is equal to sin x cos x,
Expanding.
means
Wow.
equal
Yes,
10x
we
equal.
can write it as a sin x divided by cos x. Expanding means that Taylor's expansion.
Yes.
Don't use that word. So one suggestion is we can start by writing 10x as sin x by cos x. So I'm giving this name as I. So this will be 0 to pi by 2 sin x to the power n into cos x to the power minus n dx. Now, what will be the next step? What is beta m and n in terms of this sine trigonometric form? Beta of m and n.
2 times 0 to pi by 2
Hmm.
sin x to power 2m minus 1 cos x to power 2n minus 1.
Now formulate it in this form. Formulate the above integral in this particular form. Clearly see here. So 2m minus 1 is n. We want to make it like this in this form. So find the value of m from here. This will be n plus 1 by, okay. Since we have used n above, so I am writing here some l, and here it will give us 2l minus 1. Okay. So from here 2l minus 1 is nothing but minus n. We want like this. So the value of l will be, tell me, 1 minus n by 2. So now you can write this above integral as this form, and since here nothing is like 2 factor is here, so we will divide by 1 by 2, and I'm skipping one step. We will get beta of n plus 1 by 2 comma 1 minus n by 2. Understand? Here beta of m comma l corresponds to 2m minus 1, 2m minus 1 and 2l minus 1. So we have taken this form, and from here we can get beta of n plus 1 by 2 and 1 minus n by 2. And we know that beta of m comma n is gamma of n plus 1 by 2 gamma of 1 minus n by 2 divide by addition of these two. What is the addition of these two? Gamma of 1. So gamma of 1 is nothing but 1. So 1 by 2 of, you can rewrite it as n plus 1 by 2 into gamma of, just a second, sorry for the interruption, gamma of 1 minus n plus 1 by 2. Can I write this? Can I write like this? Now tell me, what is the formula of gamma of n into gamma of 1 minus n? There is a famous name for that, and what is the name? We have done a lot of question in the expression also. The name is
pi upon
complement.
sine
First
pi
of all, the
upon
name is
sine
complementary formula. Okay. Now the next step, as you were saying, is pi upon sine n pi, and here n is n plus 1 by 2 times of pi. This will give us pi by 2 into sine and pi by 2 plus pi by 2. What is the value of this? How can I simplify this? Then how can we rewrite this? Easy, I think. It is pi by 2 plus some angle. After pi by 2, sine is positive or negative? Sine is positive. And since we are in this vertical line, so sine will change into cos. And ultimately, we will get sec n pi by 2. Okay. I was saying that I will not do, then again I have solved this. I hope this will give you the clearance how to deal with this beta gamma type integrals. So the question number 6 is, I'm giving you one easy one. Find out the center of gravity of a plate bounded by the curves y is equal to x square and y is equal to x plus 2. Yes, please. Yes, Muthu Kumarji, you raised your hand. You are muted. Please unmute yourself first. Okay. So y is equal to x square and y is equal to x plus 2.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, please.
Now the problem is there are three problems in the current assignment.
Yes.
Those problems do not have any option. So
Okay.
giving such problems in the case one, 10th problem, assignment 5 was wrong. So we spent a lot of time on it. Now there are three such problems in the current assignment number 6. So
Mm-hmm.
we waste a lot of time.
Okay.
So you will have to go into that and you will have to at least inform that these are the problems which are
Mm-hmm.
our options are not there like that. Otherwise, we are go on trying that and spend a
Mm-hmm.
lot of time on it. Finally, after few days after
Yes.
the sub assignment, you are telling assignment 5 problem number 10 is wrong.
Okay.
Now in the assignment 6, if you go through, there are three such problems.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I understand your concern, but I am the tutorial assistant for to get you ease with the illustration of these kind of integrals or this kind of problems that have been told you in the lectures. For that, you have to mail in that group or that particular course coordinator so that it can be easy for you. So I am not dealing that part that is out of my reach. So I cannot comment on that. Okay.
Thank
Yeah. So here. whose density rho xy is 1. So we have done the question number 2, I think, which is based on this center of gravity. Then again, there is one more question I'm giving you so that you can get comfortable with this center of gravity. So this time you will solve it and tell me the answer. Draw the region first, then judge how we can double integrate over in the center of mass and calculate the center of gravity. I want to be more precise. I mistakenly said center of mass. I mean, first of all, calculate the mass of the region, or then after that is center of gravity. Solve by yourself and give me just 2 minutes. So anyone got any answer? So let me draw this region first. So we have given this x square equal to y parabola. I'm asking again, since it's x square equal to y, so how can we draw this? Is it will be x base or y base?
Sir, X face.
X base.
Face will open, sir, upward, sir.
Okay. like this.
Yes, sir.
And what is the equation of y equal to x plus 2?
Sir, a
How can
line,
hmm,
sir, intercepting at 2, sir. Y is equal to
like this? This will be minus 2, comma 0, and this is some 0, comma 2. So this will be intersecting like this. And what will be this point? X square equal to x plus 2. And from here, we'll get x square minus x plus 2 equal to 0. Is it so? This will be minus 2.
2 minus 1.
So x will be 2n minus 1. Okay. So this will be our minus 1, comma 1. And this will be our 2, comma 4. So now you know that this is your region. Now again, tell me which one is the easier strip to take? Vertical one or horizontal one?
You have vertical.
Why?
You can take any strip, sir.
Yeah, but why it is easy to consider vertical one? I'm asking that. Because in the horizontal strip, the region will break into two parts and we have to do integration two times. So our efforts will somewhat increase.
Yes, sir.
So mass of the region is double integration this rho xy and rho is 1, and since we are taking vertical strip, the limit of x will be constant from minus 1 to 2,
2.
and y will be lie from
X squared to x plus 2.
x plus 2 dy dx. Okay, so this will give us, calculate this is nothing but 1 to 2 x plus 2 minus x square dx, x square by 2 plus 2x minus x cube by 3, 1 to 2, right? Minus 1 to 2. No one tell me. Again. So this will be 2 plus 4 minus 8 by 3 minus 1 by 2 minus 1, in fact minus 2, and plus 1 by 3. So this will give us 3 6 18, 10 by 3 with negative sign, or tell me. At least you can do calculation.
So 9 by 2, sir.
Okay. 9 by 2.
Final.
Final. Okay. So this will give us 12 plus 2 plus 7 by 6. So this will be 27 by 6, and the answer is correct one, 9 by 2. Now similar way, calculate x bar. Tell me what is the value of this x bar? 2 by 9 of again this double integral, but at x dy dx, minus 1 to 2 x square to x plus 2. 2 by 9 minus 1 to 2 x times of x plus 2 minus x square dx. Okay. So this will be 2 by 9 of x cube divided by 3 plus x square minus x to the power 4 by 4 and up to minus 1 to 2. So after solving this, you will get the value 1 by 2. In the similar way, y bar will give us 2 by 9 minus 1 to 2 x square to x plus 2 y dy dx, and this will give us value 8 by 5. Okay, so this will be our center of gravity for this particular problem. So let me write another question. Question number 7. Evaluate x to the power 2l minus 1, y to the power 2m minus 1 dx dy, and here the region is let me make some other file. It's disturbing. So here dy, and our region R is defined as x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0, and x square plus y square is less than equal to c square. Calculate this value, and the answer should be coming in terms of gamma function. Try this one. Try this one. See, we have recalled that Dirichlet integral. It is similar kind of that Dirichlet integral. We have to solve this double integration first to in one-time integration, and then we can relate this with beta gamma function, or you can say first beta function, then after that gamma function. So I will first of all do substitution. X by c is equal to some capital X, and y by c square is equal to some capital Y. This, since x and y are positive we are taking, so this x by c will be under root x, and this will give us dx is equal to c by 2 under root x dx. And from here we get c by, okay. So this double integral of region R, x to the power 2l minus 1, y to the power 2m minus 1 dx dy will become new region R dash, where this will be c times under root x to the power 2l minus 1, c times under root y to the power 2m minus 1 into dx dy divided by 4 times under root of xy into this c square. And r dash will be now defined as x is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0, and x, and here capital X, since we have changed the variable. So this will be x plus y is less than or equal to 1. So from here we can now write it like this: 0 to 1 and 0 to 1 minus capital X. So solving this, you will get c to the power 2l minus n, one c is here, c to the power 2 times of l, 2 times of m, divided by this 4, and the left part is l minus half, and there is one more minus half, and y m minus 1 dy dx. I'm writing like this. So this will give you 2l plus 2m divided by 4, 0 to 1, x to the power l minus 1, y to the power m divided by m, from 0 to 1 minus x dx, c to the
Sir,
power. Yes, please.
the limit of integration is not clear.
Which limit? This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The new region is x greater than 0, y greater than 0, and x plus y less than or equal to 1. So this will be like this region.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, got it.
Okay. So this is 0 to 1, x to the power l minus 1, 4m, and this can be written as 1 minus x to the power m. And since I want to make it as, yes, Muthuji, yes, please. Okay. So this will now become a form of beta gamma function, in fact beta function. So beta of L comma m plus 1, and by the, yes,
Oh, you can straight away apply Dirichlet's theorem
how.
that you have changed the region to capital
Hmm.
X greater than or equal to 0, capital Y greater than or equal to 0, and
And what is the statement of Dirichlet integral? Is it for two variables or three variables, two double integral or triple integral?
okay, both value two variables you can apply.
Okay. So in, since I have done this steps to make it clear that in the lecture we have told about the three triple integral, and it's three variable. So one can get a doubt in two variables. So I'm doing this transformation here. Okay. So what this will give? 2l plus 2m divided by 4m, gamma of l, gamma of m plus 1 divided by gamma of l plus m plus 1. So this will give us c to the power 2l plus 2m divided by 4 gamma of l, gamma of m divided by gamma of l plus m plus 1. Okay. So this is again a consequence of, you can say, Dirichlet integral for two variables or double integral. So let me write the Next question. Question number 8. Find out the magnitude of the directional derivative of phi xy y square at 0, 2 along a line making an angle 30° with x-axis. Try this one. We have given a scalar function phi, and we have given the point, and we have told that we have to follow the direction of a line making an angle 30° with x-axis. And suppose this is a line along with 30° with x-axis and a line making an angle 30° with y-axis. Let us see what things will change in that case. Try this one. What is the gradient of phi at 0, 2?
1 by 4 I cap.
Only 1 by 4 I cap. Now let us do it here. Del phi over del x is minus, this will give us pi square minus x square divided by whole square. X square plus y square whole square x times 2y by chain rule. So it will give us 2xy divided by x square plus y square whole square. So by putting the point 0, 2, we will get
Minus will be there, sir.
which minus where? Ah, here. Yeah, thank you. So here this will be give us 4 by 4 by
4,
16,
16, yes, sir.
16 plus 0 j cap. So this will be 1 by 4 I cap plus 0 times j cap. Okay. Now what will be the unit vector in this case particular? From here, our A part will start.
I under root 3 by 2, 1 by 2 j cap.
How did you know that this is 1 by under root 3? This one you said na?
Yes, under 3 by 2, sir.
under root 3 by 2. Okay, like this. Oh, sorry. Under root 3 by 2 I cap plus 1 by 2 j cap, right?
Yes.
So see here, we have told that our unit vector has an angle of 30 degree. We don't know about the magnitude. So, and we want our unit, we are talking about unit vector. So that means its magnitude should be 1. So this will be some u cos theta, magnitude of u cos theta, and this will be magnitude of u sin theta. So we can, in one case, can write it as cos 30 degree I cap plus sine 30 degree j cap. And since it's a magnitude, so we are not caring about the points. Otherwise, you can consider it some AB, then you can discuss, and after that, this is some A cos 30 degree and B sin 30 degree. Oh, sorry, this is A length. So you can say that it is A cos 30 degree and A sin 30 degree. Then you will divide this with magnitude A, then again you will come to this step. So this will give us the same that has been that is under root 3 by 2 I cap plus 1 by 2 j cap. Now the directional derivative in this direction at the point 0, comma 2 is dot product of these two vector. Okay. What is the dot product of these two vector? Under root 3 by
8.
right. Now the next part starts from this u cap when the
1 by
angle
8, sir.
1 by okay.
You-
Answer you were telling. So from here, the angle is this angle is 30 degree now. Okay, so let me draw a bigger figure. This angle is 30 degree. So this y coordinate will be this time cos, y coordinate will be cos, and x coordinate will be sine. So this will be sine 30 degree I cap plus cos 30 degree j cap. I hope everybody has remembered that the angle of inclination, here the angle is making from this. So this will be some cos type and this will be sine type. So this will give us 1 by 2 I cap plus under root 3 by 2 j cap, and which will imply our directional derivative this time at 0, comma 2 is 1 by 8. That is 1 by 4 I cap into this, and 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 8. I hope this is clear. Now the question number 9. Evaluate the integral. In fact, this one is triple integral x, y, z, x square, y square plus z square, dx, dy, dz. V, and here v is nothing but x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square with x greater than 0, y greater than equal to 0, and z greater. So we are moving in the first octant. So tell me how we can solve it and what is the answer. Try this one.
Sir, by extension of Lewis theorem.
Liouville. Do you really think here Liouville can apply? Is it easy or difficult for us? Try this with Liouville, but I think the easiest approach is to use spherical coordinates. This will make more easier. Try this with Liouville. You try this with Liouville. I will tell you about by this spherical. Yes, please.
It should be x squared plus y squared plus z squared less than or equal to a squared.
Fine.
Volume V is
Did you get any difficulty in doing with Liouville?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, there should be, sir, bound for x plus y plus z, sir.
You will get bound x plus y plus z by 1. You have to transform like this x square. You have to transform like this x square by a square equal to some capital X, y square by a square with some capital Y, similarly z
Yes, sir.
square. So the bound will be 0 to 1. Na? We will get the bound. But while solving the integral, you have to put the values, then you have to add them.
Sir, spherical will be, sir, easy, sir.
change into spherical polar
Exactly,
coordinates.
exactly. Changing into spherical coordinates will be somewhat make our work easy. So what are the change in spherical coordinates are x is equal to some rho cos theta cos sin phi, y is equal to rho sin theta sin phi, z is equal to rho cos phi. Now we have given that it is in first octant. So for first octant, our angle will stay in between theta can vary from 0 to 2 pi, but for since we are in first octant, so it will also go to 0 to pi by 2, and our phi will also go 0 to pi by 2. And we know that x square plus y square plus z square is nothing but rho square. So this will make our work easy in the sense xyz into x square plus y square plus z square dx dy dz is equal to phi is varying from 0 to pi by 2, theta is varying from 0 to pi by 2, and rho is varying from 0 to a. And all of these three multiplication will give us rho cube cos theta into sin theta sin square phi into cos phi, and one other row square with the help of x square plus z square pi square plus z square. This will give us rho to the power 5 d rho d theta d phi. And what is the Jacobian? There should be also Jacobian, na? No? What is the Jacobian, the spherical coordinates?
Sir, rho square sin phi d rho d phi d theta.
Rho square sin phi. So this will increase here 2 more power, here 1 power. Okay. Now integrate this and tell me what is the answer. But our first term give 0 to pi by 2. Here will be sine cube phi cos of phi, 0 to pi by 2 cos theta sine theta, and from here rho to the power a divided by a, 0 to a d theta d phi. So this will give us a to the power 8 divided by
The a to the power 8 by 32.
a to the power 8 by 32. A little error. It would be 64. So this is sine cube cos phi. So how we can write this as sine of 2 theta divided by 2 d theta d phi. So this will be a to the power 8, 0 to pi by 2. It should be fine. Sine cube phi cos phi. So this will give us minus cos 2 theta divided by 2, 0 to pi by 2 d phi. So this will be cos pi is minus 1 and cos 0 is 1. So this will be, this whole value will be 1. So this will give us, I'm writing it directly, sine 4 phi divided by 4. Is it correct? Is it correct? Since it is a derivative of phi na, sine
Correct,
phi.
correct,
So,
sir.
so a to the power a divided by, understood?
Good, sir.
So the last question is find out the volume of the region bounded by the cylinder x squared plus y squared is equal to 4 and the plane z plus y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 0. So we have to find out the volume of the region bounded by the cylinder x squared plus y squared equal to 4 and the plane z plus y equal to 4 and z equal to 0. Try this one. I'm just coming in 2 minutes. Try this one. Anyone got some answer? What approach can we follow in this particular question? So in case of triple integral, we know that we can clearly see that it will vary from 0 to 4 minus y dz dy dx. And what is our xy plane region? It is a circle x y, circle with center at, just a second please, circle with center at 0 0 and radius is 2. So from here we can write x is minus 2 to 2 and y is minus under root 4 minus x square to 4 minus x square. Okay, one way is to write the triple integral in this form. And what can be the smarter way to calculate this value? The other way around is to change into the polar coordinate. Since we have equation x square plus y square equal to 4 and we are talking about this whole circle, that means our r will vary from 0 to 2. First of all, we need to solve this at one step to get minus 2 to 2 minus 4 under root 4 minus x square to 4 minus x square, and this will give us 4 minus y dy dx. So this will be 0 to 2 pi and integral 0 to 2 4 minus r sine theta. And since we are changing into we are applying change of variable, there would be a Jacobian, and Jacobian is r dr d theta. So solve it and tell me what is the possible answer for this. Solve this one. So this will give us 4r minus 2r square minus r cube by 3 sine theta 0 to 2 d theta and 0 to 2 pi 8 minus 8 by 3 sine theta d theta and 0 to integrate this integral 8 theta minus 8 by 3 cos theta 0 to 2 pi. So this will give us 16 pi. I hope it is clear to everybody. One more thing I have to emphasize in this particular, we can also approach this by cylindrical coordinates. And from my perspective, I think we can apply the double integral here also. The reason of height is, see, we have z is equal to some fxy type terms. So the height is depending on the variable x and y. So we can write it as 4 minus y. And since it is the above the line z equal to 0, so we can treat it as height and we can solve it like volume like this, some region r, 4 minus y dy dx. We can also take it, yeah, exactly. So the why we can do that? Because here we have given that our upper plane is z is equal to 4 minus y and lower one is z is equal to 0. So we can take it as height. If it will be some z equal to minus 1, so from here, then we have to take it like this. Upper curve minus lower curve. That is, suppose if I'm talking about the planes are z is equal to 4 minus y and z is equal to minus 1. In that case, we have to write it as 4 minus y minus minus 1, like this, upper curve minus lower curve, then this will be the height. Okay, so here we have a convenience that z is equal to 0, that is lower plane is z equal to 0. So I hope this will be clear to everybody. So from here we can again approach or again solve it by changing into polar coordinates, which will give us again the same answer, 16 pi, or you can say here uh, unit cube. Okay, if anyone has any doubt in this particular tutorial or the previous tutorial, then you can ask.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. One question is there.
yes, please.
Please write integral sign minus 2 to 2
Integral sign minus
minus
2.
2 to 2 uh, x plus 3
Hmm.
power 1 by 2
Hmm.
1 minus x
Like this.
power 1 by 2.
So
Yes.
this is the question given in assignment number 6, right?
Yes.
So see, there is a timeline of assignment number 6, and since its timeline is still active, so we cannot solve it here.
Uh, so please don't solve. First of all, tell me that
Hmm.
can we integrate a domain? The function is x plus 3 power 1 by 2, 1 minus x to the power 1 by 2. If
Hmm.
we check the domain of this function,
Hmm.
it is from minus 2 to 1.
Okay.
Okay. So can we integrate from minus 2 to 2? Domain is only up to 2, x equal to domain is only up to x equal to 1.
I understand you are trying to apply that property of that beta gamma function. There is a theorem based on this, but still, I would only say here
Okay.
that we cannot discuss it here.
And lots of question are there which option doesn't matches.
I agree to that. I agree to your concern, but it should be emphasized to that particular NPTEL group or NPTEL support. Okay, that would be the better solution for you.